The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard. It's time for all the action of Rockmart High School girls softball. Brought to you by the Nathan Dean Agency. And now to the play-by-play action of Rockmart High School girls softball.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Rockmart High School, where your number 1 ranked Lady Jackets take on the Lady Braves of Heard County in the second round of the AA state playoffs. Rockmart comes in 29-2 on the year, Heard County 14-4. And, Robert, these two teams met back on September 20th, and Rockmart come away with a 12-3 win behind the strong pitching of Carly Graham and the hitting of Caroline Connery.
Yeah, and I see these girls warming up right now for Rockmart. They're just as strong as they have been all season long. They're working very hard at it, and, that impresses me right there, Jeff. They're ready to play today.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Back at Rockmart High School, second round of the AA state playoffs. Lady Jackets coming to bat in the bottom of the first after a 3-up, 3-down inning by Emily Lovelace.
Yeah, great pitching. Like you said, 16 pitches, 10 were strikes. What a great inning to start this Elite Eight. They look like they were ready to play, and they are.
Yeah, we did see Haley Bennett, the pitcher for the Heard County Lady Braves. She pitched the 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 runs, 2 walks, gave up 2 walks, and that 1 hit was a 2-run home run by Caroline Connery to end the game.
Yeah, and the catcher she's got a very good arm.
Yes, she does. We knew that playing them last time, but still last time I don't believe she had a caught stealing. So Cambry Stanley, the junior center fielder, steps to the plate. Cambry leading the team in averaging .527, a .596 on base, 42 stolen bases, 46 runs, and up to 22 RBIs on the year. And a lot of that is done later in the game whenever the people at the bottom of the order get on, and she takes ball 1 low and away.
Well, you got the second baseman pulled up here, and she's not very happy about it. She's like, Coach, is this what you want me to play? And she's a little nervous.
Yeah, they're playing first baseman way back, second baseman even with the pitcher, third baseman in. There's one right to the pitcher. She takes 3 steps away, and Stanley's on with an infield single, and she beat that throw out by 3 steps.
Yeah, she sure did. That was great hustle. Now, of course, we know what's going to happen here, and whether it's the first, second pitch, it'll probably be the first one.
Yeah, hot hitting senior shortstop Kelsey Elrod comes up. She's now hitting .420 on the year with 5 home runs and 31 RBIs, 48 runs, and 16 stolen bases. As she squares the bunt, pulls back and takes ball high. Stanley does not take off on the first pitch, and probably by design by Coach Luke.
Right. They threw a rise ball on purpose and trying to get around, but I think we need to see it right here.
So going inside the Elrod, and that was low in the dirt. Stanley takes off, and she's going to steal the base as the ball was in the dirt. And 2-0 now to the dangerous Kelsey Elrod.
Right. If you don't fill this ball cleanly, there's no way you'll even have a chance to throw Stanley out. But now, like you said, Elrod, this is when she can do damage right here.
Yeah, we see a crowd still coming in. Heard County, they're only about an hour and 15 minutes away. They got a pretty good crowd coming. Hard hit ball just past Coach Luke in the third base dugout. He do a little, I don't know if he's doing a little yoga dance down there or what.
He wasn't thinking about catching. He was thinking about getting out of the way. That's how hard it was hit.
So Elrod takes that inside pitch and lines it hard but foul. And 2 balls, 1 strike now to Kelsey Elrod. Nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. Stanley's on second. There's another pitch knee high right on the inside corner for a called strike. So went right back to the same spot. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Elrod. Bennett's having to cover her eyes from the sun to get her sign from the catcher, and takes a little bit of time getting the sign from the catcher, Grayley, and Elrod calls time.
It's kind of hard to see right now, but of course we can see perfectly. We're in the shade.
Sun's behind us. Next pitch, hard hit, line drive down the left field line. That gets past Garza to the fence. Stanley scores easy. Elrod coasting the second base with a double, and the Lady Jackets on the board 1-0.
We're not used to seeing this in the first inning, but we're glad finally they're doing it. That was just a smooth hit right in the gap in the left field and went straight to the fence by Elrod.
Yeah, they tried to come inside again on Elrod, and she was waiting on it. And we're used to getting 1 or 2 in the first inning. So we got a runner at second, nobody out. Emily Lovelace up. Lovelace hitting .467 on the year, and there's a rise ball that goes all the way to the screen. And Elrod's going to take third on that wild pitch. But Lovelace, .467 on the year, second in the team, .423 on base average. Leads the team with 6 home runs and 49 RBIs. There's a line drive out to center field. Center fielder catches it. Elrod tags, fakes the tag. And a good thing Coach Luke held her up as Baldwin, the center fielder, put a throw right on the money.
It was right on the money. You're right, Jeff. And that was a good way to hold her up. Smart play.
So, but a line drive out kind of got in on the hands of Lovelace that time. She was strong enough to hit a line drive to the center fielder, but a little bit too strong and didn't get it down in front of her. And that brings up the designated player, sophomore Caroline Conrad. And that pitch way outside for ball 1. So we've seen Heard County come inside so far on Elrod and Lovelace, the right-handed batter, way away to Conring, and that pitch is way off the bench, off the plate. And it almost looks like they're pitching around her.
Yeah, the catcher's setting up way outside.
Well, and the one thing Camp thought last time, and that pitch way outside again, it's almost like an intentional walk going on to Conring. She's not the catcher in this game, so if she gets on first, they may be walking her, Carly Graham, on deck, and then make Coach Luke force his hand, either sub, put some speed on the bases, and that's exactly what it was, almost an intentional walk to Caroline Conring. So she's on first, Elrod's on third, and Carly Graham, the sophomore first baseman, coming to the plate.
That could set up for a double play is what they were trying to do there, it looks like. So we'll see what happens here.
So Coach Luke's got his lineup card out. He's looking to see, and this is something he and I talked about today. If Caroline's not the catcher, what are you going to do? If she's on in the first inning, are you going to sub her out? Because she's only entered the game twice.
Correct.
So if he pulls her out right here, he can put her in the next time she comes to bat. But if another situation like this comes in, he pulls her out, she's done for the game.
Well, I think you got to roll with what you got right now. That's what he's doing. And you got Carly up the bat. She's a heck of a hitter.
Gray on that first pitch, knee high, right down the middle for a called strike. So 0-1 now to Gray. 1 out. Lady Jackets on the board, 1-0 with a double by Elrod down the left field line, scoring Cambry Stanley. That pitch way outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners first and third.
Our magic number is 10 runs we want to get each game. And it'd be nice to have a couple of those first innings for sure.
The 1-1 pitch going away. There's a high ball. Get out of here. It's going back. And it goes it to the fence, and it's gone. 3-run home run by Carly Graham. And we don't have to worry about that runner for Conway. And she can trot around the fence. Hey, that'll be Graham's. That's Carly's 5th home run of the year. And RBIs 31, 32, and 33 in the Lady Jackets with a 4 spot here in the bottom of the third.
That's awesome. I mean, as soon as she got under that ball, I knew it was gone. I mean, that was the ball just traveled.
And now Kenzie Jones, the sophomore left fielder, coming up. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And Lady Jackets already with a 4-0 lead. So all that worrying Coach Luke was doing earlier today, he just took a nice little deep breath down there in the coach's box.
Most definitely did. I think we all did because, we were worried about starting in the third inning. Well, we're hoping to finish in the third inning now.
And they intentionally walked. It looked like an intentional walk as they threw 4 way away to Connery. And then the second pitch to Graham, she launched it to left field.
Yep.
So Jones was in. She took the first pitch, low and inside. The second one was at the knees on the inside corner, so 1 ball, 1 strike to Jones. 1 out. We're still in the bottom of the first inning. That pitch almost hits her in the knee. It's so far inside. It's 2-1 now to Kenzie Jones.
That's good. It's almost better this time.
And she should be on first and be able to use that great speed she has. So Jones comes in, hitting 371 with 7 stolen bases, 20 RBIs, and 19 runs scored. And she's out in front of that one, rounds a foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, now to Kenzie Jones.
Now she gets the pitch she wants, so.
Well, we talked about how dangerous this lineup is, 1 through 9. And Carter Graham in the 5 hole. It's off there, the hard hit ball. Right in the 5-6 hole. And that's going to be a 1-out single by Kenzie Jones.
Right outside the reach of the shortstop. Ivan's trying to catch it. Nice hit right there.
And that's going to be bring up number 12, Emily Malden, the junior third baseman, as she comes in hitting 358 on the year. 2 home runs, 18 runs scored. And here lately, she's really been hitting the ball hard. And she had a big home run in the championship game against Dade County.
Let's see what she did here.
There's one outside that she takes over the screen and over the fence into Rockmart Swamp here.
She was kind of stopping her hands there. She was really behind that pitch.
As you see, with her, that pitch is low and inside and gets away from the catcher. That's going to be a wild pitch, and that allows Jones to get down second.
We're going to talk to the catcher for a minute. And all right, here we go. We're ready to go again.
All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Emily Malden. Jones on second now. 1 out, still bottom of the first. That pitch low and inside again. Ball 2 to Emily Malden.
They step in, get ready for the next pitch.
hard hit line drive, short hop by the second baseman, Crawford, and she's going to throw on to first to get Maulding out, but Jones advances to third, and that was a hard hit ball by Maulding.
It was. The second baseman went down to her knees and got the ball. It kind of shocked her. Then made it throw to first.
Now Anna Lewis up, 2 outs, runner on third, and Lewis has been hitting the ball hard to left field, the left-handed batter. She's hitting 417 on the year with a 481 on base average.
It's wide open for her right now, too. Left field is playing more towards center, so that gap is open for her.
Yeah, and playing really deep.
Yeah.
So Lewis, right there in her wheelhouse, as he took the first pitch rolling outside for ball 1. Bennett will sign. She goes away and goes away again right on the outside corner, knee high for a called strike. And that's the pitch Lewis wants, right on that outside corner to take it the other way.
Yeah.
So she gets right up on the line close to the plate. The 1-1 pitch going away again. There's a hard hit ball to the shortstop, and Holder comes up with it, makes the throw to first to Glover, and a close play, but Lewis is out for the third out of the inning. And so at the end of 1 inning, your Lady Jackets lead 4-0.
Pest control has many adversaries. Their latest battle in household pest is the bed bug. Bed bugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day, survive several months without feeding. Bed bugs can also survive temperatures near freezing to 122 degrees. Bed bugs do not discriminate and are found in sanitary and unsanitary conditions. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest controller in our area, are experts in bed bug removal with the latest in training and treatments. For taking care of these pests called bed bugs, make sure you call them at 770-684-1488 or go by 1012 Cedartown Highway, Rockmart.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, Roberts Horline, and we understand may have had a little interference in the first inning, but if you missed anything, the Lady Jackets put a 4 spot up. Cambry Stanley led off with an infield single. Kelsey Elrod doubled down the left field line. Conring Lovelace with a line drive to center. Conring, more or less an intentional walk, and then Carly Graham with a 3-run bomb, and the Lady Jackets lead 4-0. Lovelace went 3 up, 3 down in the first inning, and now the first baseman, Laura Glover, leads things off. So 4-5-6 here for the Lady Braves.
Let's see if she can still stay strike here. Beautiful pitch.
High outside corner for a called strike. And so I'm being told that our reception is much better now. So, and for us, it's much better. We had a little crackling noise, but that's gone now as well. Change up way out front for Glover. She hit it right off the end of the bat foul.
It's almost like a pool cue. She hit it on the end there, trying to put it in the side pocket.
Yeah, so good to see Lovelace with that change up here in this game. So the 0-2, and that was low and inside, ball 1, but that was a good pitch trying to get her on a drop ball, low and in. So in this, possibly going inside again. Nope, going away. Camp sets up right on the line. And just off the plate. Great pitch by Lovelace, as it was just off the plate for ball 2.
Well, time you line up all the way out there, they're hardly going to give it to you. So that was a good spot.
So 2-2 set up on the outside corner again. Swing and a miss at possibly a curveball that broke away from Glover, and another strikeout here for Emily Lovelace. 1 out in the top of the second.
She is definitely on her game today, and the team just looks great out there. I mean, their energy is way up. And the crowd's still coming in, Jeff.
Yeah, crowd's still coming in. Got a lot of people coming here to see this. And a line drive up the middle. Elrod just under her glove, just out of the reach of Lovelace as the line drive went by her. And Elrod couldn't quite get to that. And the designated player, Anna Casper, is on with a single. And we're going to see a pinch runner for her.
That's the same thing that Coach Luke had. the opportunity to do it, and he chose not to, because now, one more time, she's done for the game.
That's right. And so number 15, Caldwell, is going to be the pinch runner in for Casper. And now the catcher, number 10, Brittany Grayley, steps in. So she's in the 6 hole. So, that ball is just out of the reach of 2 Lady Jackets.
Yeah, just barely out of the reach, but good effort.
So Grayley steps in. Loveless with her first base runner of the game. Grayley squares the bunt. Caldwell takes off the throw to second. Is a little bit high, and Caldwell is going to steal the bag, but we had a called strike on the pitch.
That was not one of Taylor's better throws. I think she just didn't realize what was happening quick enough.
So 0-1, the count to Grayley. And there's one down and in, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Lady Braves of Heard County with a runner on second.
Heard County is trying to manufacture a run any way they can.
That pitch way off the plate, but a great pitch. Is about knee high, maybe about 6 inches off the plate for ball 1, but a great pitch.
It was.
So right at the glove of Camp. So Camp coming inside this time. Rise ball up and in, ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Grayley. And Coach Luke, maybe with that rise ball, maybe setting up a changeup here. So the 2-2 pitch. And there's one a little bit, it seemed a little off speed, but it's down and in, and Grayley fouled it off. So not her changeup, but could have been a screwball going down and in.
Right. Still even with the batter at 2-2. Let's see if she can throw right here.
Can't set up way. That one slips out of Lovelace's hand and goes behind the batter and almost took out a microphone right here in front of us at the net. And that's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Grayley. And on the wild pitch, Caldwell moves up to third.
Yeah, I'd like to think that slipped out of her hands because that was ugly.
So the 3-2 pitch. There's one swung and missed at a rise ball away for the second out of the inning, and that's a big strikeout by Emily Lovelace, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, Emily Shellnut.
You know, when you throw a ball like that, you just threw, it's got to get in your head the next pitch, but she did a great job come back throwing a strike.
Yeah, and getting Grayley to chase one right at the letters. So first pitch,
nice,
called strike, thigh high outside corner. And Lovelace really doing a good job of getting ahead of the batters and working ahead. The 0-1 pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the 7-hole hitter, the third baseman, Shellnut. Runner at third for Heard County, that's Caldwell. The 1-1 pitch. Just off the plate, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Lady Jackets lead 4-0 and looking for this third out and come in. And we know who's going to lead things off in the bottom of the second, Emma Evans.
Yes, she is.
That pitch high and away, 3 balls, 1 strike. Now to Shellnut and Lovelace listening to Coach Luke. He's yelling some instructions from the dugout at her of what she's doing here. She really want to come in and get this batter.
Just got to go right at her and let her hit the ball if she can or strike out.
So the 3-1 pitch, and she did, and she popped it up down the third base line, and Malden comes in fair territory and catches that for the third out of the inning. After 1.5 here at Rockmart High School, Lady Jackets lead 4-0.
Let's give it up for old asphalt and a new pair of shoes. Let's give it up for a good rhythm meeting a sweet melody. For a church cookout under clear skies. Let's give it up for good things coming together, like bundling your auto and other policies together with an Allstate agent, which can save you time and keep you better protected. Let's give it up for good.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328. At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline here on this lovely Wednesday afternoon, second round of the state playoffs. And Lady Jackets coming to bat in the bottom of the second after scoring 4 in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, and like you said, Emma Evans is up now. She starts us off strong every time she comes up, and we're excited to see what she can do here. We got 4 runs right now on the board. Let's double that thing up.
Yeah, Evans comes in hitting .386 and 2 home runs, and still looking for her to get going after her injury about 4 weeks ago up in Chattanooga. She takes ball 1 low and away. So she's been getting on base. She's been getting some walks, getting on base, but we want to see her hit and get back. If she squares the bunt and takes that pitch high for ball 2.
She saw something there, and she could have got down shortstop. Nobody would have got her out.
Yeah, Emma's got 2 home runs, 16 RBIs, 22 runs scored, and 13 stolen bases on the year, which is third on the team, only behind Stanley and Elrod. And that pitch low and away, 3 balls, no strikes to Emma Evans. And this is about what we see every time from her.
Yeah.
It's usually a leadoff walk.
And that's what we will definitely take.
And that pitch is ball 4 high. So Evans with a leadoff walk on 4 straight pitches. So we're getting harassed here.
That's all right. I'm going to get him back Friday night.
So back to the top of the order, Cambry Stanley, who just a little ground ball right between the pitcher and third baseman last time, but out of the pitcher had to go too far to her right, and no shot of throwing Stanley out on that. So the first pitch to Stanley, that ball, she squares the bunt, that's high and away, as they're expecting. First pitch every time, they're expecting the Lady Jackets to go.
Yeah, they throw a rise ball every time on that just to see if they go. And I think Coach Luke's smart enough to realize that now, and they're wasting the pitch.
So Evans did not go. Next pitch is called strike. And Evans does go. And the throw by Grayley taken by the shortstop Holder. And Evans is caught stealing. And it was just... the throw really took the shortstop right to Emma about 5 feet out in front of the base.
It did.
So that's the first out of the inning as she was caught stealing. And now Stanley with 1 out, looking to get on base herself, and that pitch low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike to Cambry Stanley. 1 out, bottom of the second, as the pitch that Emma ran on was a called strike. And it looked like it was right down the middle, about knee high.
All right.
But Stanley giving Evans a chance to get the second. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop.
No way.
And Stanley beats that easily for her second infield hit. As deep as Holder playing behind the baseline, she's got no shot at Cambry. So Kelsey Elrod stepping in, and she took a 2-2 pitch and lined it down the left field line to score Stanley from second. So we'll see with Cambry's speed if we're going to take a pitch. And that pitch called strike right on the inside corner, so did not start Elrod with a rise ball.
Now we'll see if they throw a rise ball here. See if they can get Cambry.
Well, we know if you get one about waist high to Elrod, she can lose it. And there's one, and it was a rise ball up and away, and above the letters, then Elrod swung right through for the second strike. So 0-2 now to Elrod, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning, Cambry Stanley's on second. 0-2 pitch way away, and the throw behind Stanley at first. You can't do that. Yeah, you definitely can't do that. As the first baseman turned to tag her, and Stanley was gone to second.
First, she's out of here.
So Cambry gets that stolen base one way or the other, as the catcher tried to pick her off, and No, as soon as she saw her throw, she took off the second. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kelsey Elrod.
That's almost like the outfielder's throwing behind the runners. You don't want to do that there on her, but we'll take that.
So Stanley at second base, and a 1-2 pitch, a high rise ball come up and in, and she fouled it off.
Well, she wanted that one too, though, bad.
Yeah, she fouled that one deep into the woods behind the Lady Jackets' third base dugout. And Bennett made a mistake to Elrod last time with 2 strikes. She lined it down the line. There's one, low and inside, bounces in front of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
She wasn't moving out of that ball.
No.
She would have got hit. She would have got hit.
Well, and that's what a lot of these, a lot of the seniors, we see Kelsey Motes do it several times, as they just stay there and take it. They're not going to move. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Elrod. That one's low also. And now 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kelsey Elrod.
So she's come all the way back from 2 strikes on her. Now she's full count.
So another great battle here from Kelsey Elrod. She won the one in the first inning, and there's a hard hit ball. That one almost gets Coach Luke again as she hits it hard but foul.
I think I'd be backing up a little bit if I was Coach Luke.
Getting the grass down there.
Yeah.
So still 3-2 the count to Elrod. And that pitch, headed out of here. On the left, get out of here. Coming down, bounces off the bottom of the fence. Garza picks it up. Stanley rounds second. She scores, and another double by Kelsey Elrod as that pitch was below her knees, and she just stomped it over Garza's head in left field.
Another 3 feet up, it would have been gone.
So now with 1 out, Lady Jackets lead 5-0.
That was a very good at-bat right there for Elrod. I mean, we know she's a strong batter, but boy, she made that girl throw some pitches.
So, 3 batters here in this inning, and Bennett's already thrown 16 pitches. That pitch low and inside. Ball 1 to Emily Lovelace as they got in on her hands last time, and she hit a line drive to the center fielder for the first out in the first inning. And Kelsey Elrod with a very aggressive lead out at second as that ball is down and in. And if it gets away from Grayley Yenny, she's ready to move up to third.
And Coach Luke calls time to talk to Emily real quick to say what situations, what they want to do here. Because we've only got 1 out. Here comes the pitch. They throw behind to try to get Elrod at second base, but she's back in time.
So ball 2 to Lovelace. 2 balls, no strikes. Elrod still on second. 1 out, bottom of second inning.
Gives her the green light right here. Tells her if you like it, hit it.
There's one inside. She hits a ground ball to the third baseman. They throw behind Elrod. Goes off the second baseman's glove into left field. The throw coming home. And there's a collision as Grayley drops the ball. Elrod slides in safely. And on the throw to the plate, Lovelace goes to second. And so now Heard County's coach has come in, and I'm not sure. I didn't really hear what he was asking for, but the 3-man crew today, they're going to get together and try and figure something out.
He's saying that she catcher caught it and tagged it over her shoulder, tagged her out, and brought the ball back forward. So that's what he's trying to say. And he said, no, it didn't happen.
So that's going to be an error on the third baseman as she threw the ball into right field.
That was a hard. Elrod really slid in hard to her there, but she got up and tagged home plate wisely. Now you're going to have a pinch runner.
Well, we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner.
For Lovelace, who's the pitcher. So it's going to be number 9, the freshman Alexis Teams.
Yeah, we'll be doing no pitching here. We'll be courtesy running.
Yeah, let's not pinch run here. We don't want to lose her. And Caroline Comering with the intentional walk in the first inning steps up here, 1 out. Alexis Teams on second. And Teams with 22 runs scored and 8 stolen bases on the year, primarily as a courtesy runner all year for this freshman. That pitch low and away off the plate for the right-handed hitting Conring. And we say constantly, Heard County staying away from her because she hit 2 home runs last time Heard County was here.
They don't forget that.
No.
Shazam came out that game.
So Lady Jackets lead 6-0. That pitch high, ball 2. So Bennett trying to get the sign from the catcher Grayley. They're going to come inside. That one knee high and a called strike. Knee high inside corner. That was the first time they've been anywhere near the plate on Connery.
They've been ball up a little bit more. They're not going to like the result.
2-1 pitch going way outside again, ball 3. As they come in one time and she took it, and they go right back away off the plate. So 3-1, and we'll see what Coach Luke decides to do with a 6-run lead if Connery gets on. And in the second inning. That hit way away, almost gets away from Grayley, but another, basically an intentional walk to Connery.
He's gonna run for it.
Yeah, he's going to put a pinch runner in. So, and it's going to be number 6, the sophomore, Brooklyn Phillips, who got called up after the JV season was over. Primarily for this reason right here, to come in and run in these type of situations. Brooklyn with really good speed.
Well, it makes sense right now. You got 1 out. You got runs the first and the second, and you got a good at bat up right now. That's all that you did last time. And
so Carly Graham comes up. She had a 3-run home run to left field in the first inning, and now runners first and second with 1 out. So that pitch way outside, they throw behind teams at second, and she's up standing up. So ball 1 to Graham as that pitch missed off the plate.
That was close, though.
The pickoff or the pitch?
The pitch.
I thought it was, too. So going inside, that pitch high, ball 2.
And you can't pitch around her. I mean, you only got 1 out.
Well, if you pitch around it, you got Kenzie Jones on deck.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a great batting lineup anyway. So
there's nobody in this lineup you can pitch around and you feel comfortable with. They pitch a rise ball up and in, and the shortstop gets under. It's going to be infield fly, as that one got in on the hands of Graham, and she popped it up on the infield.
Now we got 2 outs.
And Kenzie Jones, as she singled to left field her last at bat.
So we know the girls are going to be running no matter what on anything hit.
So a 2 spot here in the bottom of the second. Lady Jackets lead 6-0 as Stanley and Elrod have scored. And that first pitch, hard hit ball past the third baseman in the left field. Teams rounds third. Late throw coming to the plate and not able to be handled by Grayley, and team flies in safely. And
everybody left the base, so second and third.
That's it. Phillips rounds second. She slides into third, and Jones never quit, and she goes to second on the throw. And another run on the board for the Lady Jackets, and it's 7-0. And Heard County's coach, he's seen enough out of his number 1 pitcher, Haley Bennett. And so he's going to go to the bullpen and bring in another pitcher. And while they're making that change, we're going to take a 30-second break, Robert, and we'll be right back.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
So back at Rockmart High School as number 8. This is Sydney Gray. She's going to replace the flex, Haley Bennett, in the circle. And Rockmart, in an inning and 2/3, put a 7 spot on Bennett. We did see Bennett last time we played here. I'm looking it up right now to see if we saw Sydney Gray. So, and right there we saw Coach Luke put Brooklyn Phillips in, and on that single through the infield to left field, she never quit running. She rounded second and went to third as the throw come in. And we did see Sydney Gray last time. She went an inning and 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and a walk. So, so far, we've seen both pitchers. And the pitcher that started, she's the one that's out with the broken ankle that occurred yesterday.
Right. This pitcher's having a hard time getting the ball over the plate, too. So we might have to watch a few balls here and see if she can't get some strikes going. But we need all the runs we can get right now with 2 outs.
Crowd's still coming in. We see a lot of people walking in on the road, people coming through the gate, a lot of people in the outfield, and so that's the Rockmart Lady Jackets trying to make short work of the Lady Braves here in Game 1. And this is the best of 3 series. All you got to do is win 2. And Lady Jackets well on their way. A good start here in the first 2 innings.
Once again, we're home this time, but we'll be visitors next game, correct?
Yes, that is correct. So just like last Wednesday, we'll be visitors. So Gray gets her sign from Crayley, the catcher. 2 outs, runner second and third. And Emily Malding at the plate, and that pitch misses low and inside, which is the same place she missed during all our warm-ups.
Right. We need to win this game so I can put my jacket on.
I got long sleeves on, but I'm going to have to dig my wind pants out of my bag and put them on. So Malding grounded out a hard-hit ball to the second baseman. She took on 1 hop. That pitch low and inside. Again, 2 balls and no strikes to Malding. And Coach Luke's giving her signs, telling her, hey, it's got to be that perfect pitch, or you're not swinging at it until she throws you a strike.
Yeah, that's what we saw in the warm-up pitches. She was not anywhere near the strike zone, so we got to make her throw some pitches first.
So there's one, and that one's inside again. 3 balls, no strikes to Emily Malding, and Anna Lewis waiting on deck.
Just a sign. She's taking a little bit longer than usual.
Gray with her sign, and there's a perfect pitch. That's felt high right down the middle, but 3-0, there's no way Malding swinging it.
No.
So 3 balls, 1 strike now to Emily Malding, but I'll tell you what, Sydney Gray, I dare you to throw that one again. So 3-1 going away. And there's a hard hit ball right at Garza, and she makes the play a little bit outside. If she goes with that, we got something going. But she hit it hard, a line drive right at the left fielder, Marissa Garza. But the Lady Jackets put up a 3 spot in the bottom of the second. At the end of 2, they lead 7-0.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, top of the 3rd inning. Lady Jackets lead 7-0. Heard County coming to bat 8-9-1 as Lovelace only 34 pitches through 2 innings and leading a lot of batters off with a first pitch strike.
Yeah, she's had a great first couple innings. We got a 7-run lead right now. There's no reason not to continue with staying ahead in the strike zone right here. And now's the time to work on your pitching for this later on in the season.
Yeah, the big thing now is you got a 7-run lead. You just want to start getting as many outs as you can.
Correct.
First batter, Caitlin Baldwin, the center fielder, takes that first pitch outside for ball one. One 1-0 pitch. She squares the bunt and fouls it back. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Baldwin. As the center fielder, you'd imagine she's got probably fairly decent speed. She's probably trying to lay one down and get on base here in the top of the third inning.
And he's just trying to make something happen because they're having a hard time hitting her right now.
So 1-1 pitch. That just missed low. That was a pretty good spot, but just below the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Baldwin. There's a pitch.
Nice pitch.
High, outer third of the plate for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Baldwin. There's a pitch. Ooh, and that's, I'm not sure what was wrong with that pitch. It must have been either high or outside, but that looked about belt high right on the outer third. But it's ball 3. So 3-2 now to Baldwin. And there's one right at the knee, and yeah, she fouled it off her left leg in the batter's box. So Lovelace going to have to come in with another 3-2 pitch. And there it is, a rise ball, ground ball to Elrod, picks it up, throws across the diamond to Carly Graham, stretches out and gets Baldwin by a step for the first out at the top of the third.
That was a nice play right there. Thought she was a little bit too deep on that one, but that strong arm she had makes up for it.
So now the second baseman, Alexis Crawford, steps in, another right-handed batter. 9-hole for the Lady Braves. She squares the bunt, runs up in the right-handed box, and she misses that bunt attempt. There's another pitch down and in, and she fouls it off her left leg in the box.
She's ahead 0-2. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing right now. And how many pitches has she thrown so far, Jeff?
She's thrown 43, 9 in this inning. Next pitch, there's a fly ball is on the outside corner, popped up. Anna Lewis comes in behind Graham and calls her off. As she had a little bit better angle, Carly didn't have to back up, and Lewis calls her off at fair territory, just behind the bag, and puts that one away for the second out of the inning.
Great communication right there. That's what you got to have. And that is a second baseman's ball on that side of the infield.
So back to the top of the order, the shortstop, Hannah Holder, steps in as she flied out to left field, her first at bat in the first inning. There's a changeup, floats across, just below the knees for ball 1.
I think it was a little inside, too. It was good location.
So 2 outs, top of the third inning. Lady Jackets lead 7-0. Nobody on for Heard County. And Lovelace comes back with a fastball outside corner, and Holder late on that swing and fouls it over the first base dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike to Holder.
Reminds me of baseball season.
Trust me, in February it's colder than this. And inside on Holder, and she pops it up to Kelsey Elrod for the third out of the inning. At the end of 2.5, Lady Jackets lead 7-0.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm a left-hand turn signal. Tink, tink, tink. The guy in front of you has had me on for the last 14 miles. And since you're stuck in traffic, you can just sit back and wait. You gonna try to pass on the left? Didn't you see my signal? And if you've got cut rate insurance, things could really take a turn for the worse. So get Allstate.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
back at Rockmart High School. Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, bottom of the third inning, and we're going to have Lewis, Evans, and Stanley, 3 straight lefties.
Hello, Lyndon.
Good to see Lyndon Huckabee here, taking in a little Lady Jacket softball.
Now listen to us on the radio, so you can't be texting in on me. Hey, tell them what we're doing wrong. I knew we had at least one listener out there, but he's there today.
So, yeah, we got a pretty good crowd, so I don't know how many we got listening out there, but if you're listening, we appreciate it. And the first pitch to Anna Lewis, that's a called strike right on the outside corner. So Lewis, Evans, and Stanley, like I said, 3 straight lefties for the Lady Jackets, 8-9-1. So Lewis looks, and that pitch is low and outside, ball 1.
Well, she's still leaving left field right open. She's playing pretty deep on her, and I'm hoping that's a mistake on their part.
Yeah, she's already had 2 hit over her head, and then a hard hit one by Malding the last out in the second that was tailing away from her. That pitch, outside corner, another called strike, and Lewis kind of a little upset at herself for not swinging at that one. That was her pitch to take the other way. So Anna Lewis, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the third inning, and nobody on. 1-2 pitch way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lewis, the sophomore second baseman.
That's a little bit too far outside for her to swing out.
So now we're really seeing Heard County leave everything outside. They're very rarely are they coming in. As soon as I say that, there's a changeup. That was almost a slow pitch. I had a good 6-foot arc on it, and that was ball 3 as high as it came across Anna. The catcher caught it great, but
it just now came across. Okay, great. That's how long it took.
Heard County's coach didn't like the call, as he thought it should have been a strike, but that was clearly high.
Yes, it was.
So a 3-2 pitch. And there's a hard hit ball in the left field, right in the 5-6 hole. So with 3 balls, with a 3-2 count, Lewis does her job, and she's on base with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third.
Now we know why that coach didn't like that call.
And now Emma Evans comes up as she walked her last time at bat. She led off the second inning, and she walked and then got thrown out trying to steal. So now we're going to see if they give Emma a chance to swing the bat. If they walk her on 4 straight pitches, she squares to bunt. She does try at it and misses it as it was off the plate. So Anna Lewis with pretty good speed at second. Emma Evans with real good speed at the plate. And then Camry Stanley on deck with excellent speed.
Yeah, so let's see what we can do right here.
That pitch popped up, and the catcher goes out.
Oh, my goodness.
And the catcher goes out right between the pitcher, the first baseman, and the third baseman.
She was turned all the wrong way, too. I just knew that ball was going to come out, but it didn't. Nice way to hang on to that by the catcher.
So Brittany Grayley with a nice grab right there, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, Jeff, I've been telling you I've been when to get tires from McNabb for the longest time. I finally got tires from McNabb, and I'm going to tell you, those are good tires.
He does a pretty good job, doesn't he?
Good job.
Hey, and you know what? If you need an oil change, front-end alignment, hey, you know what? They can do all kinds of things. Now, he doesn't necessarily do it, but he's got the right people down there.
Well, he's smart. He has somebody else do it.
So Camber Stanley up now. Lewis still on first base. Stanley's up 1 out, and she takes that first pitch low and away.
Your wife says if you need to know what's going on in the town, go down there as well and talk to them.
That's right, yeah. So if you want to hear a little man gossip, go on down to McNabb Tire. And Stanley checks her swing but fouls it straight back.
I want everybody to know that I did get my tires finally, and I'm very happy.
Gotcha. Hey, if you need brakes, he's got those too.
I didn't say you gave me them. I bought them. They were wonderful tires.
So 1-1 count for Stanley. She bunts it straight back foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cambry Stanley. And during batting practice yesterday, she was up. She laid down a few bunts, had a little, had a few slappers to the left side. Then all of a sudden, she stepped into one, and she put one out there between the scoreboard and the light pole in right field. And it short hopped the fence, and she swings at a high pitch. And it's done. Come on. And the second baseman moves over behind second base to put that one. She's probably the only one the sun wouldn't affect because of the way she was looking.
Correct. Centerfield didn't have a clue where it was at. Couldn't find it.
But a high fly ball that Crawford takes behind second, and that's the second out of the inning as Lady Jackets hitting the ball in the air this inning. So 2 outs, and Elrod steps up, and she's 2 on the day with 2 doubles to right field.
I think you steal her anyway just to see if you can, get her in case of we get a base hit.
So Elrod takes the first pitch high and away for ball 1. Lewis still on first base. And the pitch, it misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Elrod. Well, you don't really want to run yourself out right here because you got Elrod and Lovelace up. So Elrod's already 2 for 2 with 2 doubles to left field. That pitch inside, and that low it in for ball 3.
Well, now you definitely don't go because it's 3-0.
And that pitch low, ball 4. So we want to thank everybody listening in and thank several of our sponsors. We already mentioned McNabb Tire being one of our main sponsors all throughout the playoffs. Trashman Sanitation, they were new to us. They were not with us throughout the year, but they joined in the playoffs. And Silver Comet Furniture. So Emily Lovelace steps up as that's ball 4 to Elrod. And first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning, and Lady Jackets looking to get on the board again. That pitch low and inside, ball 1. Oh, correction, that's a called strike. Wow. Not sure about that one, but it's strike 1 to Emily Lovelace.
That's where she's been throwing. They've been balls there so far. So
they pitched her inside both times, and she's lined out to center and hit a ground ball to third and an error. And they come in with a rise ball, and that one's high above the letter. 1 ball, 1 strike. And so we want to thank everybody for listening. If you're out there, if you can't be here, thanks for picking up Lady Jacket Softball right here on WZOT. And Ty Tumlin just got a text from him. He's listening into the game. Hey, it's the hitting facility. It is. It's on top of the hitting facility. Emily Wallace with a 3-run, 2-out ball home.
Wow.
That ball was mashed.
You knew as soon as it hit the bat, it was gone.
It was just a question of how far is it going to go? You got to go to the parking lot to pick that one up.
We need a new roof now. we got ball damage.
Wow, that is the furthest ball I've seen hit here in forever.
Let's see. Let's see who we're going to call here. We're going to call Allstate. We need a new roof on our or Mary Miller, one of the two, because we got some ball damage. Not hail damage, but ball damage.
So then we're going to have to call All-Star Hauling and Grading to create some room out there so we can add on to that building, too. So 10-0, Lady Jackets lead, bottom of the 3rd inning, and Heard County's just shocked.
She jumped on it like that song saying, and she got all over it.
Wow. Caroline Conray's going to re-enter the game here. And Brooklyn Phillips came in to run forward the last time up. And she's been intentionally walked her first 2 times up. So Graham's hit a home run. Lovelace has hit a home run on either side of her.
Well, they walk her here, and he subs it. She's gone. So she hits it straight up in the air, second base.
A rise ball on the outer half of the plate, and she pops it up.
But the damage is done.
The 3rd out of the inning. At the end of 3, Lady Jackets lead 10-0.
The Trash Man Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup roll-off service. We do grading, demolition. We have 17 years in the business. We are locally owned and family operated. Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trash Man Sanitation. Give them a call today.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Back at Rockmart High School, top of the fourth inning. Scarborough, Garza, and Glover, 2-3-4 for the Lady Braves of Heard County. And Lovelace back in the circle after that jog around the bases. And I think she reached second and the ball was still in the air.
Yeah, it was definitely tattooed.
So Scarborough, the right fielder, left-handed batter, and Camber Stanley getting some sunglasses now. So the sun's a little bit lower, and so that's what she's having a little trouble. And on the throwdown from Taylor Camp, Elrod, ball came right to Elrod, and she couldn't see it and just let it go in the center field.
Yeah.
So Scarborough, she struck out swinging her first at bat against Lovelace, top of the fourth. And that pitch low and away, ball one.
She knew that was bad when she threw it, so she'll get this one in here. I was wondering if that limit is still behind me. I was kind of scared.
Next pitch low and away again. 2 balls and no strikes to Lovelace. And there's a pitch, ground ball to Malding. She picks it up, throws across the diamond for the first out of the inning to Carly Graham.
Nice play right there.
So that one got in on the hands of Scarborough. And Marissa Garza, the left fielder, coming to bat now. So she grounded out to third, her last at bat. Another one got in on her hands, but we know she's got some pop. She hit a solo home run against us last time. That pitch low and inside, ball one.
She's doing a very good job keeping the ball low. But she's throwing strikes, so that's a positive.
And the pitch just a little bit low. That was a great pitch, but it was just below the knees. There 2 balls now on Garza.
Winner of these 2 games move on to the Elite 8 down in the state championship. In Columbus, Georgia.
There's a called strike right on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Garza.
Who's going to punch their ticket first?
That's it. So we'll in between games, we'll look around and see if we can get an Armurchie score. Not sure what time they started there at Armurchie. And in on the hands again to Garza as Taylor was chasing for it. Lovelace was chasing for it, and right off the glove of Lovelace in foul territory.
Well, she had let she didn't have to, but she kind of let the runner run around her, and it was right in between the 3 of them. They couldn't get it.
So, yeah, if Lovelace just keeps running and runs into Garza, she's going to first. Hey, we're going to get interference, and Garza would have been out.
Right.
So, but I've got 1-2 to Garza, and that pitch low, and 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Marissa Garza. So, and it is 3-2. So, Lee Malding on the scoreboard up there.
He was on top of it.
He's on top of it. So, 3-2. And there's one that hit hard foul. And that one, another one inside, but it's about belt high inside, and Garza could turn on that one. So, but she hits it foul. Still another 3-2 pitch coming up. And that rise ball up and away gets away from Lovelace, and it's over the head of Camp to the screen. So that's going to be a walk to Garza.
I didn't want to curse her, so we haven't had a walk today yet, but so I didn't say it. But now we have our first walk.
So Laura Glover, the first baseman, struck out swinging her first at bat. So Garza's on first with one out, and there's a ground ball to Carly Graham. And if she comes and gets it, yeah, if she comes and gets it a little bit, we've got an out. But by the time she waited on it to get to her at the bag, it just went foul. So Glover's going to get another shot here as an outside pitch. She hit foul down the first baseline.
Yep.
0-1 going away again. There's a called strike. Great pitch right on the outside corner. And this is what they did to Glover the first time. They kept everything away, and then they went a little bit more away and got her swinging last time. But it wouldn't shock me if they come inside. So, nope, going way away. Camp goes away. And another swing and a miss, and Garza goes. That's only the second out, ladies. That's only 2 outs as Garza kept going. And the home plate umpire is the one that yelled and that was only 2 outs.
Yeah, I was wondering there.
So that's a swing and a miss. That's the second out. And Taylor Camp rolled the ball back to the pitcher. Garza is going to get a stolen base. She's at second.
That would have worked out great if we would have been faking that and let her run off the base like that.
So number 9, Casper, who had a single in the second inning, comes back in the game as she was subbed out for a pinch runner as she was on base. And she hit one just out of the reach of Emily Lovelace and just out of the reach of Kelsey Elrod to trickle into center field. There's a rise ball up and away, ball 1. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Lady Jackets lead 10-0. So 1 ball, no strikes, and that pitch, whew, looked pretty good. Must have been low. And 2 balls, no strikes.
It's time for just get back on top. Those strikes here. No harm, no foul.
2-0 pitch to Casper, and she fouls it down the right field line, and Carly Graham goes over towards the fence and falls just off the fence out of her reach. So foul ball for Casper, 2 balls, 1 strike. Now 2 outs, runner at second for the Lady Braves of Heard County.
Those are the things that scare me right there, because if we make that out, then they don't score these runs afterwards. So we've got 2 outs, and let's make the 3rd out right here.
And there's a ground ball. Elrod comes up, picks it up, throws over to Graham, and pulls her off the bag. But Carly comes towards Casper and tags her out. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. So Lovelace does get out of it without giving up a run. At the end of 3.5, Lady Jackets lead 10-0.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinettes starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Back in Rockmart, we're ready to start the bottom of the 4th inning. We are up 10-0. We scored 2 runs, and this game's over with. And we got Carly Graham, who hit a home run earlier. So we'll see what happens here.
Now batting for Lady Jackson. 7 was the starting pitcher. 8 went in for 7. 12's been playing third. Now 7's in for 12. You can't do that. You can't do that.
All right, here comes the first pitch. Called strike on Carly Graham.
7 starting pitches, she was for 12, right? 8 came in for 7, right? So she went to third? Okay.
Ball hit high up in the air to left field, but she's coming underneath of it. Catch is made for round number 1. She just got a little bit too much underneath that ball right there. So it was 1 away. Izzy Jones sets up for Rockmart. Call strike on the inside corner.
Graham hit the first pitch.
Second pitch.
Sorry about that. I was trying to get my substitutions right.
Ball high and low outside. 1-1 count on Kinsey. Ooh, inside. She backs out of the way from getting hit. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sorry about that, Robert. Trying to
You're good.
Get things situated here on Game Changer, keeping up with the score. As Herb County pulled a fast one on me there. I thought 12 was still playing third base.
Fouls that off against the fence. So it's 2-2 count with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th, 10-0 Rockmart. Glad to have you back, Jeff.
Yeah. So,
when you're doing 3 things, it's tough.
So Jones with a pitch outside fouls it into the stands of Herb County. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. And Georgia High School game shortening rules, 15 after 3, 12 after 4, 8 after 5. So we got a chance to get one of those 2 here in the next 5 outs, really. Now pitch high, line drive over the second baseman's head into right field, and a 1-out single by Kinsey Jones.
That ball was high and low to the outside. She just drove it to right field like you're supposed to, just over the second baseman's head.
Well, and that's exactly what Coach Luke just told her. He told her to quit reaching. And so she didn't. She sat back on that pitch and hit it hard to right field. And now that brings up Emily Maulding. As Maulding's lined out to left and grounded out to second. Hit the ball hard both times, but nothing to show for it. So coming inside, and there's one as she rips foul into the fence down the third base line.
She hit that one hard.
Yeah. So that one a little bit up. It was a little bit above the belt, but too far in as she pulled it hard foul. And Kinsey Jones with good speed at first, the sophomore left fielder. Maulding, the junior third baseman, up 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. Coming inside again, and there's another one foul.
That's jamming her. On those inside pitches. I don't think I've seen that many people in the outfield before, Jeff. It's the whole fence line is full of supporters, and that's awesome.
Yeah, and here for Game 2, it's 6:15. Game 2, you're going to see a lot more coming in as football practice will be getting over with. There's a pitch high outside, and she fouls it straight back over the netting. So Emily Maulding putting up a good battle here against Sydney Gray. So still no balls, 2 strikes to Emily Maulding, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Lady Jackets looking for 2 runs. And there's a hard hit ball here. That was shot. Oh, man. Jones is going to ram a second, go to third, and Emily Maulding with a one-out double to put runners at second and third, and Anna Lewis coming up.
I just like to say it down here. That's twice I've been wrong, but I want to tell you, she has just drilled that ball out there off the fence. She's been hitting it hard all day.
Yeah,
out time, and that's awesome.
Yeah, she hit a hard one-hopper, short hop to the second baseman, and then a hard line drive to the left fielder. That one, she got over Garza's head, and Garza, she's backed up almost on the fence, and Anna Lewis up. If she gets a single to left field, Maulding's going to score from second, and this game will be over. As she pulls that one right down the first baseline, foul to Coach Monty Owens. He's smart enough. He plays back in the grass.
Yeah, you don't see her going down there very often.
No, and Heard County has brought the infield in. Lewis, no balls, one strike, one out. Runner second and third for the Lady Jackets. And a changeup, and that gets away. And Jones, not a good secondary on that changeup. Got away from Grayley, but didn't take a chance there to score.
And Coach is not talking about what even looking. So
one ball, one strike to Lewis, one out, bottom of the fourth. Runner second and third. Garza really deep. She's come up some in left field, and we've seen she's got a pretty good arm. So Maulding's really going to have to be on her horse to be able to score. Line drive, foul down the third baseline. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Anna Lewis.
So now she's got to foul off the script one she wants.
So Logan Patterson on deck for Emma Evans. And we may see what we saw last week as the Lady Jackets had a 12-2 lead going into the top of the fifth, and Lovelace gave way to Patterson for 1 inning.
Yeah, we could, but if we have a base hit here, it's all null and void.
Yeah, it's all mathematical. 1-2. Another changeup hit hard right to the second baseman. She looks Jones back, and Jones is halfway, and Lewis's speed, the fielder scores on the second baseman. When she throws it to first, Jones scores anyway, and Maulding goes to third.
So we have the winning run on third right now. So now he's talking, the coach is talking to them about something. I don't know what he's talking to him about.
I think he's asking if Lewis was out of the box as they're talking about that front line. So we're going to, Logan Patterson is going to come in and hit for Emma Evans as the Lady Jackets lead 11-0 in the bottom of the fourth, and the game-ending run with Emily Maulding on third base. So Heard County's coach comes out and argues that Anna Lewis was out of the box, but to no avail. So everything's going to, as is. 1 out, Logan Patterson. If they throw her one down the middle, she can lose it as well, as she's been hitting the ball hard, but a lot of her hits hard have been fouled, just fouled. So we're going to see what Logan does here with 1 out. That pitch lowered inside, ball 1. And really, even with this first and third situation, really no reason for Lewis to take a chance and get down to second, as her run really doesn't mean anything. The only thing it would do is take out the double play. So the Grayley, the catcher, calls Simon, goes out and talks to the pitcher, Sidney Gray.
I'm going to give her my sign right here. I want her to steal. Just go. Just run.
And we know Grayley has a good arm, as she's already thrown out Emma Evans today.
If she throws her out, she's going to score.
Maulding's going to score, exactly. So that they're not going to, if you're Coach Lou, you might want to go ahead and take that chance and get her down to second.
See, their coach just went out there. He saw my sign. He was worried about what the first base was going to do, and he went out and talked to him about it.
Coach for Heard County, he leaves the field. Grayley's coming back to her catching position. All the infielders came in, and the infield still has to play in for Heard County. So something hard hit, it gets through. Maulding's going to score and end the game.
Yeah, and Patterson, she hit the ball hard.
Sure does. And with 1 out, a fly ball, Maulding can score, can tag up and score. That ball way out and away. 2 balls and no strikes. And you know what? It really wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility of putting Patterson on And Cambry Stanley.
They're doing that right now. She's
they're going.
holding her hand out. She's going to walk her.
Yep.
But if she swings, she swings.
And Lewis goes ahead and takes second base.
Well, that gives her another stolen base on the year.
That's a big difference because they didn't even make a throw.
But, still.
But with Drew Lindsay on the keeping stats over there, that's going to be a stolen base.
That's a stolen base all day long for me.
So intentional walk to Logan Patterson. That loads the bases. And the biggest thing is that the Lady Jackets need to do is everybody needs to touch the next base.
Yes.
So Cambry Stanley comes up, and I really look for Cambry to stay back, and because now they've got to force at any base, but stay back and really try and drive a ball.
And next game is going to be share your blanket with your neighbor game. Just getting told.
First pitch high to Cambry Stanley, and a walk is just as good as a hit here, Robert.
It is.
The Lady Jackets lead 11-0 as they scored in all 4 innings.
Can you say hot chocolate? I can. One more run.
So let you know that whenever this game is over, we'll have about a 30-minute break as that pitch was outside, ball 2. But we'll have a 30-minute break in between games. We'll come back and we'll finish things up here. And so Coach Luke's going to come down. And he's going to...
Oh, he's going to... another run.
Yeah.
Speed on third base.
Casey Gable, the pinch runner, she's going to come in and she's going to run.
Lay the bunt down.
Just that little bit extra speed from Casey Gable.
That's a smart move. That's why he's coaching and you're not. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Exactly. Yes. So 2 balls, no strikes to Stanley. And there's a fly ball to center field.
Overhead. He intercepted.
All clear glove.
Doesn't matter.
Coach Luke's holding everybody up. Everybody makes it to the next base. Casey Gable scores, and Cambry Stanley with a single to the center field wall ends the game. And really, 3.5 innings, 12-0. So the Lady Jackets take the first game in this best-of-3 series, 12-0 over the Heard County Lady Braves. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we're going to be right back to close out Game 1 and get ready for Game 2.
Pest control has many adversaries. Their latest battle in household pest is the bed bug. Bed bugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day, survive several months without feeding. Bed bugs can also survive temperatures near freezing to 122 degrees. Bed bugs do not discriminate and are found in sanitary and unsanitary conditions. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bed bug removal with the latest in training and treatments. For taking care of these pests called bed bugs, make sure you call them at 770-684-1488 or go by 1012 Cedartown Highway, Rockmart.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Shaw, Robert Torline. End of game one. Lady Jackets win 12-0. So halfway to Columbus now, as the Lady Jackets just need one more win. And Robert, Lady Jackets do it in fine fashion. Emily Lovelace with 4 innings, only gave up 1 hit, 1 walk with 4 strikeouts, and that's all Heard County got off of her.
I'm going to tell you what, she looked really strong tonight, and then this is when we needed her the most. And a great game, 12-0, first of 2, and hopefully we can do that one more time.
Yeah, I'd love to say pitching and defenses, we didn't make any errors at all, but, you know, whenever you score 12 runs and, you know, you got 12 hits, 5 walks, Heard County only made 1 error.
They did, but they didn't have a chance. We hit too many balls out and hit to the fence. We just did a great job on offense and on defense, and we need to do it one more time. We don't need to carry this into tomorrow.
So, yes, Coach Owens, the field looks great. If you could throw some paint down for a batter's box so Hearst County's coach could see that, he would appreciate it.
Well, I like about Coach Owens, too, is he's not even dirty, and he's sitting there working hard, and he's not even dirty. So,
and good to see Coach Worley and Coach Lindsay out there. They got the rakes out on the infield, making it look good, trying to.
But they got jackets on. They're wimps.
Yeah. So, Coach Luke putting together his lineup for Game 2, but Lady Jackets, 12 hits, 5 walks, had, 2 home runs. Carly Graham in the first inning with a 3-run home run, and then Emily Lovelace. I don't know what to say about that home run other than, wow, it landed on top of the hitting facility.
Yeah, it was amazing. That was just, and she didn't swing hard. She just made great contact, and that's what you're supposed to do. So, hey, we're going to get warmed up here, Jeff, and we're going to get ready for that second game, and hopefully it'll be another 3 or 4 inning game.
Yeah, I got some wind pants here I'm about to throw on. We're going to take about a 15-minute break as it's 6:30, and we're going to take about 15 minutes, and then we'll be right back for Game 2. But Lady Jackets, Game 1 in the books. They're halfway to Columbus. We need one more win, and if we can get it here tonight, we'll be booking reservations tomorrow for Columbus, Georgia, next Thursday. And if we get that, we play the winner of Vidalia and Dodge County. And while we're on the break, I'm going to see if I can get an update on our Murchie and Temple, and as our Murchie's hosting Temple, and get update on Vidalia and Dodge. So we're going to take about 15 minutes. We'll be back about 6:45 to get ready for Game 2.
The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard. You have been listening to all the action of Rockmart High School girls softball here on WZOT 101.9 FM, 1220 AM, sponsored by the Nathan Dean Agency. Be sure to catch the action of all of Rockmart High School sports here on WZOT.